Don't do this. You've got so much to live for. What you're thinking of doing, it's a mistake. If you do this, you may be the envy of all those around you, but at what cost? Your dignity? Your pride? This is ridiculous. Do not do this. Cyrodiil will be Gank Central.
No, I need to do this. You're under arrest for ganking!
Welcome everybody to a video teaching you how to acquire a build so toxic that you should feel like you're breaking the law while using it. I introduce to you the Stamina Nightblade PvP build, Dr. Murder. Get it? Cause crows? A murder of crows and Plague Doctor, cause they... knows. Now, the fun part about this build is that there's actually two ways to play it, and by the swap of your head and shoulders, boom, you're ready for a totally different PvP scenario.
Let's talk about that.
Armor and weaponry you'll be needing to acquire. First off, behind curtain number 1, we've got Unfathomable Darkness. You'll be wanting to wear 4 pieces of medium armor darkness, all impenetrable for that gorgeous crit resistance, glyphed to the max with stamina. Then you'll want 1 infused one-handed weapon with a poison glyph on it. Behind curtain number 2, we've got Bam! Sparigans. You're gonna want all jewelry, robust, with weapon damage glyphs on them, as well as 1 piece of armor, divines or infused, with a stamina glyph on that as well. To complete off that Spriggan's 5-piece penetration bonus, you'll want a bow, hands down with the Nirnhone trait on it, glyphed up with a weapon damage enchant. Then, you'll need a Spriggan's one-handed weapon. I'd go with an axe or a maul, also a Nirnhone with a weapon damage glyph on that as well. Finally, we have a choice. You could go either 2 pieces of Bloodspawn, or 1 piece of Krogs and 1 piece of Eladrith. You're going to want all of these in divines, and either in heavy or medium armor, as you already have 5 pieces of medium. I recommend using Bloodspawn when you know that you're gonna be fending off zergs of nerds, but if you're going more for solo play, little gank pranks on your enemy, then definitely run more damage, Veladrith and Krogs. Nature Scout Norman reporting, Scout Leader Kevduit, heavy armor is meta, why aren't you running 5 pieces of heavy armor? Congrats Nature Scout Norman, you've earned your Be Like Everyone Else badge. Now although yes, heavy armor can be quite useful to help a Nightblade survive, we're not out there to be losers who survive. We're out there to make people send you PMs because you made them feel like a pillow that an emotional grade 6 kid beats when their Roblox GF breaks up with them. With that being said, let's talk about passives and attributes to get you to that point. First things first, boom! 64 points into stamina! Now moving on, for armor, you'll want all medium armor passives, as well as the first 3 under heavy, because you'll probably be wearing a helm or shoulder that's heavy. Next up, grab all of the assassination and shadow passives, and then catalyst under siphoning, because tonight, you're getting drunk. Then grab all of your bow and dual wield passives, continuous attack and combat frenzy under assault, undaunted metal under undaunted, improved hiding under legend domain, and finally slayer and skilled tracker under the fighters guild. Boom! There you go, passives are done! But now, you need your active abilities. On your dual wield bar, remember to have Shadow Disguise, Ambush, Surprise Attack, Killer's Blade, Camo Hunter, and finally, Flawless Dawnbreaker as an ultimate. People argue smiting, I prefer flawless because of the damage buff given. But I know that sometimes having a good old quickly recovered incap is important, especially with a Bloodspawn 2-piece. That final choice is up to you. Now for your bow bar, you're going to need yourself heals, so go with Vigor. Then you're gonna want to be the enemy everyone hates, the bow spammer. Grab a lethal arrow and poison injection. Then you've got your buffs. Now you can use either Mirage or Shuffle, both work well, but if you find yourself caught in a snare a lot, go with Shuffle. Then you've got good old reliable Relentless Focus, and finally another Flawless Dawnbreaker just to buff up that gorgeous bow spamming insanity. Get ready for people to send you angry messages! Kevduit, but what about food and potions? Are you going to completely ignore those? Question now if you're one to speak of ignorance, you half-witted piece of Aldemary crap. For food, your stamina. You're gonna go Nightblade. Use Dubious, enough said. For potions, you're gonna want to craft Essence of Speed using Blessed Thistle, Dragon Thorn, and Namira's Rot. This will be your source of major brutality plus a bonus of stamina and a major movement speed boost. My recommendation is to buff the heck up, then use this potion to regain that stamina right back. You need about 2 million of these potions or else you're not gonna be good. Alrighty, it looks like you're ready for that gank life. Now remember, always start in the bow position. Franklin didn't start with a bow, and look where he is now. Bowing nowhere in life. Buff yourself with Mirage or Shuffle and then Relentless Focus. This is when you knock back one of them potions. Start off by practicing your squats and then fire your lethal arrow. If you see that your enemy has around 25k health, pop off 2 lethal arrows to get them below 50% to then fire off that stupid piece of beautiful garbage poison injection for the below 50% damage boost. Now use your vigor before swapping to your dual wield. If your enemy decides to be a Tubalard and wants your blood, you can always use Shadowy to prepare yourself. But if you see that they're literally begging for the ping train, this is where you Shadowy into your ambush for a guaranteed critical strike. Ambush then buffs up your next attack ability, which means that if you've got a Dawnbreaker, it's time to yell out loud, and I don't care where you are, a Dawnbreaker! And slam that nerd like a slab of salami. Now if you're using Incapacitating Strike instead of Dawnbreaker, please quietly whisper Ice Cap instead of In Cap to promote your local Tim Hortons. If your enemy is now laying in the fetal position, meaning 25% health or less, it's time for Killer's Blade. Now remember, Unfathomable Darkness can spawn those stupid amazing crows with any damage dealt. If those do proc, you will be applying consistent damage to your enemy. You might wonder why it's just on your dual wield bar. Well, because number 1, you want Spriggan's 5-piece up at all times. And number 2, if those crows proc off of any damage, they can actually give you away when you're on your bow bar. And there you have it, folks, a savagely beautiful piece of annoying garbage glory stamina Nightblade build. But do you want to be able to kill any enemy without even attacking them? Because all you need to do is to...